In the domination of the West Indian trade, there was just as much in it as anyone else. There's a book called Barbados, the First Israel by Lionel Hutchison. When the Jews were driven out of England, before Cromwell invited them back. Barbados was the leading Jewish colony of the world. And when we look at Christopher Columbus and his exploration, why did some countries in South America have 16 synagogues? If they didn't have no Jews, what would they do with so many synagogues? And who was Columbus in the first place? No one ever proved he was Spanish. No one ever proved he was Italian. There's 7 different places where they say he was born. Faker, hustler, con man who discovered nothing. Some evidence proved he was Jews. Why did the Jews have to leave Spain? They were the money managers of Spain, the grandees. All this is so well documented. There's a book by a Jewish writer, I think, William Katz, and it's called Israel in Europe. Read the chapter called The Jews in Spain. The Africans and the Arabs installed them in Spain as the money managers. When the Africans and the Arabs lost in Spain, they had no mercy in turning on both of them. Spain was whitening up. If Spain was whitening up and expelled the Africans and the Arabs and expelled the Jews too, Spain didn't consider the Jews white, didn't consider the Arabs white, it didn't consider the Africans white, of course. The Dutch East India, the Dutch West India Company, and the chartered companies from England set colonialism in motion. My main point is that Zionism and the spread of colonialism walk side by side. In the mythological historical alliance people are speaking about never existed. And that the infiltration of Jews into our organizations, conspicuously giving $1 and making sure their picture got taken while they're giving it, was an element of control.
All right. All right.
Their job was to control the mind. They filtered into positions in education where they could control the curricula, which is the control of the mind. This is the heart and soul of the viciousness of what Zionism has done. You've got Holocaust curriculums mandated. Our children now must write essays on the Holocaust and dare not study the history of slavery. And you've got teachers who will not teach African history and can get away with it because the union is not going to do anything about it.
Right.
Someone took exception to me referring to a Jewish academic mafia. There is a Jewish academic mafia.
All right. All right. All right.
And people are afraid of that academic mafia.
All right.
I encountered that just